Alright, what's going on, everyone? Welcome on back. Let's go ahead and... Come on. There's some stuff on this island that I could do. Let's just go ahead and head on back once we're here. Let's go, keep on keeping on with the missions.
Unfurl, mates! Let's move!
Loose the mains!
Alright, so... Where are we going? We're going all the way over there, so can I just fast travel to Albany? Just do that instead of like having to traverse the entire ocean. Huzzah! We're here. That makes it so much easier. Actually, before we do that, let's start off this episode right. Checking our bank. Okay, we got some money. Got some mun-muns. Okay. Now let's go check out the fleet. There we go. Cargo space. We got enough of it. Success. Ruinous vignettes. Shitty governor. Hello, governor. Ooh, the schooner took a hit. Alright. So, naval fleet. We gotta repair all of these. Is there a way you can, like, upgrade? Oh, repair all docked ships. Nice. That's very helpful. Alright. So, schooner. Brig. Let's do it. Dang it. That was not what I meant to do. I meant to click skip. I'm an idiot. That's also not what I wanted to do. God damn it. I hate everything. Okay. Now we'll launch the battle. Okay. And then La Havre. We need one with 20. Ice pick. 35, 25. Let's do that one. Okay, and now repair all docked ships just in case, because I don't know what I'm missing. Brig. Battle. Looks like Hook took a little bit of damage. That's okay. 30. Hook. Send Hook. Become a subscriber to get that reference. Barbados. Let's launch this battle against the schooner. No damage. Swaggy. Makes the road safe. And we'll send it off. We'll send the Duke on off. Florida against the gunboat. Iceman took a little damage. NLV. Alright, so let's go naval fleet. Looks like that's the only one to heal. Cool. And we're good. Swaggy. Let's do that. Alright.
Captain's at the helm!
Now we go straight, question mark? Straight, and then
Get the mates!
hook a UE. So as soon as we go past this, we're gonna look the Yui. We're gonna come on travel mode so we get a little bit more control.
Hey! Ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do roll.
Scars.
But a sailor.
Oh, because I scarred up Kanagawasi. Uh-oh.
Damn the devil! What happened here?
Kesegawase.
Well, then we are too late.
No. Fort Fredericks is nearby. I'm sure the Colonel can hold it.
You heard the captain, lads! Make haste!
Well, they really have nothing to do with it. It's all based on where the captain decides to go, so you can't really... The shipmates can't really do that.
Loose and trim too!
Come
Oh,
on,
they're trying to take over Albany.
For sail! On!
Trying to take over Albany. But I was just here. And nothing's wrong.
Reef it all tops!
Keep her safe while I'm gone, Gist.
Aye, Captain.
It's time to murder a fool. Is this where we finally get to take out Kakawase? We've already taken out the other one of the other guys. Oh, this is a restricted area. I'm just following the beacon.
Come out wherever you are.
Oh, I'm glad that they're listening. Oh crap. Let's go. Really? 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 This is so irritating.
What are you doing out and about?
I should have gone to the fort.
Alright.
Halt! I need to talk to you.
Son of a bitch!
You, come back here!
This is so fucking irritating how glitchy it is.
Hells bells! He's getting away! I can get him from here!
Oh, there's so many casualties over inside already.
I can get him from here!
The fort has fallen. I literally got no time to do anything. I had those idiots chasing me for no apparent reason. I had the game... Oh my god. I hate this thing. Oh my god.
I see him here! Barricade that breach! Yes, sir! Look at more! Attack! Attack! More ammunition, sir! Reinforce the southern wall! Fire through! They're everywhere! Man your positions!
This is Kasegawasi's work, isn't it?
I believe it is, but I've not yet seen the devil. The manuscript.
You keep it safe. Bring it to the Morrigan. That's an order.
Were you to give me orders? I outrank you.
I'm not part of your army, Colonel. I'll take care of the defenses until you get back. Kasegawasi.
Templar dog! Burn!
Easy enough.
We trained you well, traitor.
Kasegawasi. It didn't have to be this way.
It did. You are an enemy. Achilles will see you dead.
What he's doing is wrong.
Who are you to judge? The Templars will fail. You will fail. Monroe is already dead.
What do you mean?
Liam.
That's
The Colonel was heading for the docks.
A huge man with an axe was chasing the Colonel!
There's more clashes between England and France everywhere.
oh crap. Can't take the traditional ways Can I use the robo?
Put out the flames before the fire spreads!
The Colonel! He's trapped inside!
Help! Save the Colonel!
It won't let me pick him up! Oh my god, this game is so good.
The manuscript. An assassin took it.
Liam. I'll get it back. I swear it.
Shay.
No! The one time I get close to someone again, up and dies. So there's still Liam and Hope. Out of combat, that didn't happen. Using a puckle gun? How was I supposed to do that? I was nowhere near my ship. Part of the crew, part of the ship. Part of the crew, part of the ship. Oh no, now he's gotta like tell the Finnegans about this. Oof. Oh, that's right, this has kind of become my hideout. I've like never used it, but you know. New York.
Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order? And all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets, nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. You are now a Templar, harbinger of a new world. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May
the Father of Understanding guide us.
I don't like how it's like off sync. That's upsetting. I know it was supposed to be like that, but I found it very irritating.
Do you understand now?
I'm starting to see why you're so interested in Shay Cormac.
Shay has seen the true face of the world, and he has chosen his path accordingly. A similar choice will soon present itself to you.
There's never.
I did not think you'd get this far.
Wow.
But you seem to be on the right track. We still can't access the servers in the basement, but there's another one located at the top of the building near Melanie's office. That's your next stop.
Cool, cool. So I can't remember. We're trying to break into these. We're trying to bring down. We're trying to bring down Abstergo, while seemingly helping to build it up. That's kind of what we're going for, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. Wait, is No, Melanie's not the CEO. No way. No way she turned heel on us.
Could you stop by my office? We need to have a talk.
She's like assistant, isn't it? No, I think she's the damn CEO of the company. Oh, before I do that, remember there's these things. Step away El Baño quickly. Nothing, okay. Oh, this is how we get, this is level 2 access. This is, okay, another server room. Cool.
We need to unlock the next server, Numbskull.
I know. Error, error. She did.
This office used to belong to a man named Olivier Garneau. He was my predecessor as Chief Creative Officer of Abstergo Entertainment. Otto Berg is a representative from our parent company, Abstergo Industries. He's showing you the true history of the world, just like they showed me. Olivier was kind, he was intelligent and passionate about our work, but a year ago, he caught a glimpse of this truth. They never found his body. This is not the way we normally bring people up to speed on these matters, but you've worked hard and are proving yourself, so I'm granting you level 2 security access. The servers on this floor should unlock more of Shay's memories.
Huh. Okay then. Oh, that's right. We're in Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Montreal, I believe, because Ubisoft's main headquarters are in Montreal. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Ah. What does that go to? I wanna know. Tell me. Alright, but anyhow, we can get to level 2 this way.
Don't lose your momentum, Numbskull. Get to the next server.
I know, you fool. Leave me alone. Level 3 access. Seal. Alright. what I've seen, at least one of those rings are always right.
Francois Macandal saved Baptiste from slavery and inducted him into his so-called brotherhood. Macandal was a vicious mentor, and in his desperate attempt to liberate slaves, he broke his own creed by indiscriminately killing nobles. Misguided as they are, some assassins are honorable. Macandal was not one of them. Thanks to the calculating genius of Madeleine de Lille, the Templars made an example of Macandal by way of public execution in 1758. His pathetic excuse for a brotherhood quickly fell apart. When his comrade and childhood friend Agathe fled to Louisiana, Baptiste saw the futility of his former life in Macandal's brotherhood. Madeleine saw Baptiste's potential and instructed her Templars in New Orleans to strike a deal with him. If he could draw Agathe out of hiding and eliminate him, he would be granted a place in the Templar Order. Although Baptiste was killed by the assassin Aveline de Grandpré, his path clearly demonstrates the inherent superiority of Templar ideals over assassin terrorism.
Aveline, isn't that Assassin's Creed Liberation?
I've got your Animus ready and waiting.
Now the question is, can I put back together this the reception computer? I think I can. Alright, so transparent. Two of them were right.
The first civilization entity known as Juno re-emerged from the Grand Temple in New York in December 2012. Although no longer a corporeal being, she exists as a kind of digital consciousness somewhere in the Abstergo cloud. To accomplish her goals in the real world, Juno uses two types of people. The first is another precursor consciousness that emerges in a human being at random. This person is commonly known as a sage. Juno also holds sway over a group of disciples called the Instruments of the First Will, who believe it is humanity's natural role to serve the first civilization. Abstergo is currently using the First Will as a cheap and hands-off way of acquiring pieces of Eden and other relics. However, I suspect that the reverse is also true, that they are using our resources to locate objects that will help them further their own goals. I do not trust them, but for now, all I can do is have DaCosta monitor their activities. Juno's motives are unclear. Although she has made one attempt to possess a corporeal body, she appears to be more powerful as a digital entity. Agent DaCosta fears that should humanity ever achieve singularity, a fusion of humanity and machines, Juno would become unstoppable. Ironically, it is Abstergo itself which is driving civilization in that direction.
Wow. Yeah, I think that was, what's his name? Ezio Auditore.
Smooth moves, numbskull. I've got the next set of Shay's memories loaded up and ready to go.
Cool.
We are nearly there. Know that you are aiding a worthy cause, even if you do not yet know what it is.
Brought back to life and put you back to work.
Still, 1, getting out to level 2. Do whatever I gotta do here. There's that one. There's that one. Is that it? I'm looking for those iPad things. Yep. Which I don't have them in order, so I don't want to start reading them yet. Okay. Oh, good grief. Splitter, fract.
Given the nature of our current investigation, I have been looking at other assassins who, despite themselves, have helped the Templar cause. The first is Clay Kazmarek, who infiltrated Warren Viddick's Animus project in Rome. He became the project's Subject 16. Kazmarek's rich ancestry helped Viddick to identify the Renaissance assassin Ezio Auditore as a person of interest. Driven mad by overexposure to the Animus, he committed suicide. However, Kazmarek may have unexpectedly become useful again. While in the Animus, Subject 16 came into contact with the first civilization entity known as Juno. Perhaps studying his bizarre Animus experiences can help us find a way to deal with the looming threat Juno promises. With Subject 16 out of the picture, Viddick needed a replacement. Desmond Miles, a runaway assassin, was captured in September 2012 and was used as Animus Subject 17 to further the search for an Apple of Eden. He managed to escape and uncovered an imminent threat to the planet. A solar flare similar to the one that wiped out the precursor race over 75,000 years ago.
What? I don't remember this.
Desmond Miles also reactivated a first civilization temple in New York and used it to save the world, but it cost him his life. Abstergo recovered his body. In death, Desmond Miles became Sample 17, and his valuable genetic data was uploaded to the cloud servers in order to benefit all branches of Abstergo. Whether they live or die, we must continue to find ways to make the assassins work for us.
Wow. It's pretty dark, my guy. There we go. It can take some time, you know? Just a little bit of time.
It is 4:26 on December 13, 2012. Debriefing of Sigma Team's Cairo operation. Debriefing conducted by Abstergo psychiatrist Tibor Hashek, Level 7, and Director of Operations Letitia England, Level 9. State your name and rank for the record.
Juhani Otzoberg, service number OP114-8506-B, Master Templar.
How would you classify the result of your Cairo mission, Master Berg?
I would call it a complete success. The new Sigma team performed admirably.
That's going a bit far, don't you think?
The target, William Miles, was apprehended and the first civilization artifact was retrieved. Both were handed off to Warren Viddick without incident. May I ask how you would rate the mission?
We're pleased with the results, but not with the methods with which you achieved them.
I see. May I ask why?
You went off mission. You were supposed to apprehend the target at the airport, not at the museum.
When the target emerged from the plane, he was posing as a tour guide for a class of high school students on a field trip.
A member of Sigma team informed us you aborted the mission then and there.
I will not deny this, but tell me, who talked?
I cannot reveal that.
No matter, I will find out on my own. Back to business. The target was very smart, but also very sloppy.
Explain.
The target possessed advanced counter-surveillance techniques, but lacked the skill to implement them properly.
The target was trained as an assassin since birth.
I am aware. However, it has been many years since he was an active field agent. He must have been very desperate to go himself, as these days he is more of a talker. A puppet master.
And what are you?
A predator.
A predator who defied orders because of the presence of some schoolgirls.
I prefer to think of myself as one who can choose the most opportune time to strike. The last time I followed orders to the letter was in Florence. That did not end well for anyone.
Was it that? Or did the students perhaps remind you of your daughter?
I separate my work and personal life completely.
Your daughter's recovery has been remarkable. I do hope her progress continues.
Please, don't.
I beg your pardon.
I find your attempt to threaten my child vulgar and unnecessary.
Explain.
Abstergo's pharmaceuticals have given my child a chance at a life free from pain. And I have at last found what I believe to be my calling in life.
And for that, we expect obedience.
For that you have my loyalty. The involvement of the children in Egypt compromised the original mission. Nothing more.
We already have one Master Templar that we can barely control. I don't like the idea of having two loose cannons out there.
With all due respect to Master Cross, while he is gifted, he is mentally disturbed.
We mean no disrespect, but after losing your team in Florence, we felt a need to keep a close eye on you.
I achieved all mission objectives, and achieved them without bloodshed. So my only question for you is, am I in command of Sigma Team or not?
As you said, the results were impeccable.
Then I believe this meeting to be at an end. I request permission to leave.
Do you have something more important to do?
I am going to find out who among my team talked to you. I will not tolerate that kind of insubordination.
I think we can stop here.
The briefing ended at 4:34. Transcript to be sent to Alan Ricken for security clearance.
That voice of that last guy who talked there, he did another game way back. I think it was like around like 2012 maybe. Might have been earlier than that. I think it was definitely earlier. But yes, I remember that voice. I was like, ooh. Yeah, so that's where it just was, correct. Correct. Yes. Okay. Let me check. Oh, 2 unlocked in the main ground floor. Cool. So how do I get to the elevator? So here. There we go. Let's go ahead and go down to the lobby. So there's at least 2, like those main lobby computers. Yeah, I've gotten through a lot of missions, so this is pretty. Aha! Don't want to read them yet. So the last bit of this will probably just be doing these. Alright. Transparent. Process, you know. Just the process. Respect the process.
Like Haytham Kenway, Daniel Cross came from an assassin bloodline, as the Orlov family had at least 2 generations who served the Brotherhood. Daniel Cross's history of drug addiction and animus-induced psychosis should not take away from his many accomplishments for the Templar cause. Under the influence of Warren Vidic, he was planted into the Brotherhood and earned their trust, eventually meeting their reclusive mentor. Then his subliminal programming activated, and he killed the mentor, triggering the first great purge of the modern age. Al-Mualim, Haras, Vali Sel Tradat, Baptiste, Duncan Walpole, Hatham Kenway, Lucy Stillman, Daniel Cross. These are but a few prominent examples of something I've always felt. That there will always be assassins who are willing to abandon their cause to serve ours. Yet there is no one who embodies this idea better than Shay Cormac. And I want the assassins to confront this painful reality.
Interesting. Okay. Look at that. Dude, I'm a certified G in a modified stat.
Do you care to explain what happened in Paris?
Gavin Banks led a team of assassins to your laboratory and destroyed it.
That lab was supposed to be completely off the grid. How did they find it?
Banks is a known associate of Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane, who have infiltrated Abstergo before. He is also not your typical assassin brawler. He follows information. They found a way to access your Helix servers. Nothing is off the grid anymore.
That facility was dedicated to studying the sage we recovered from Montreal last year.
If you had informed me of its existence, Sigma Team could have protected your interests.
Did you engage Banks' team?
Sorkin and I tracked them from Paris to La Rochelle, where their ship was waiting for them. We fought, but we were outnumbered. Sorkin was stabbed 7 times by an assassin we have identified as Galina Voronina.
And you let them get away?
Let's be very clear. I was trained to hunt and kill assassins. It was you who disbanded my team and sent me on a fool's errand across the surface of the Earth. I warned you this would happen.
You know what? I can admit when I'm wrong. You have my permission to reform Sigma Team.
I need DaCosta back.
Impossible. She's still in Montreal.
Unacceptable.
I've apologized for my oversight, Berg, but don't push me. The fact is, we need to find new sages. Alvaro Grammatica tells me that Melanie LeMay has a few promising leads in Montreal.
When will DaCosta be finished?
She's ahead of schedule on security upgrades and firewalls, but Helix is a target for assassins, Erudito, and the First Civilization consciousness. So, there have been some setbacks.
Is the building physically secure?
There's security on site.
Send me there.
Oh? I thought you were too good to be wasted on such trivial matters.
I wanted DaCosta back on my team, and if that building is a target, I need to make sure she's looked after. I will also improve their security in my own way.
Very well, I'll start preparing the necessary documents. Like DaCosta, you'll be a consultant from Abstergo Industries, there to help bring them up to speed on some new policies.
In the meantime, send some extra agents to Paris. I suspect there may still be assassins lurking there.
Okay, so this is cool, because this shows a different side, like Paris, Cairo. So there's Assassin's Creed Chronicles, which I thought was completely separate, because there's like these assassins that like were not like, I don't ever remember Assassin's Creed Chronicles getting any type of publicity. And I guess they were like the destruction parts of that. And them talking about, like, oh, being in Montreal.
I'm bored of myself.
And everything.
But orders
like
are orders. And
that,
my orders are to stand.
That is where we're at right now. So they're kind of leading up to the current, you know, what is what. Which is really cool to see. Okay, I've unlocked this. Okay. So we're good there. That's level 3 security clearance. Wasn't there level 1? No, didn't I go to this level 1 over here? Is that a thing? No, this is like a bath. Okay. Making sure I'm not missing any iPads or tablets because copyright, yada yada. These are both level 3 clearance. What if I were to just... can't leave. Okay. Yeah, so each one of them has one computer. Yeah. There's a camera system, security room, which is the one that's guarded. Okay. Check here quickly, make sure there's no tablet. Nice espresso machine, I like it. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Back up to the second floor. Helix research. Yeah, but this puts a lot of the storyline into, you know, into the whole like theory of everything. Okay, let's see. Are we done here? Everything. Those require level 3 clearance. That's the direction we're currently going. How about this one? That also requires level 3 clearance. There's nothing on the main floor. The security room, I think that was like the first place that I hacked into. Wasn't it? Or is that my boss? No. Are we... We're in the right place.
I'm bored out of myself. But orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
Nothing to see here.
Okay. Yeah, so that looks to be about it in terms of what I can do. FTM. Alright. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, I will see you at whatever comes next. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.